Great Gatsby. Expanded chapter by chapter, short summary. Chapter 1, Nick arrives in West Egg. In the spring of 1922, Nick Carraway, a young Yale graduate from Minnesota, moves to West Egg on Long Island to start a career in the bond business. He rents a modest bungalow next to a gigantic mansion owned by the mysterious J. Gatsby. Across the bay in the old money East Egg lives his cousin Daisy Buchanan and her husband Tom, a powerful, wealthy, and physically imposing former football star. During dinner at the Buchanans, Nick meets the elegant but cynical Jordan Baker. He senses that Daisy is unhappy and quickly learns that Tom is openly having an affair. Chapter 2. The Valley of Ashes. While traveling to New York with Tom, they stop in the desolate Valley of Ashes, a gray, polluted wasteland where the poor live. Tom takes Nick to meet his mistress, Myrtle Wilson, the energetic but vulgar wife of a struggling auto mechanic named George Wilson. They go to an apartment in the city where Myrtle throws a loud, drunken party. As the night goes on and Myrtle drunkenly repeats Daisy's name, Tom violently breaks her nose. The party ends in chaos and blood. Chapter 3, Gatsby's legendary parties. Nick receives an invitation to one of Gatsby's famous Saturday night parties. Hundreds of people arrive in fancy cars, dressed in the latest fashion, drinking illegal alcohol and dancing to jazz music. The parties are extravagant, with endless food, a full orchestra, and wild dancing. Nick finally meets Gatsby, a tall, handsome man in his 30s with a rare smile and an extremely polite, almost theatrical way of speaking. Rumors about Gatsby's past swirl everywhere. He is said to be a German spy, a bootlegger, or even a murderer. Chapter 4, the truth begins to emerge. Gatsby takes Nick to lunch in New York and tells him he is an Oxford-educated war hero. Later, Jordan Baker reveals Gatsby's real motivation to Nick. 5 years earlier, Gatsby, then a poor soldier, fell madly in love with Daisy before he could marry her. He was sent to war while he was away. Daisy married the rich Tom Buchanan. Since then, Gatsby has bought a mansion directly across the bay from Daisy and throws huge parties hoping she will one day walk in. Chapter 5, the emotional reunion. Gatsby nervously asks Nick to invite Daisy for tea at his house on the day of the meeting. Gatsby is incredibly anxious. He even has his gardener cut Nick's grass and fills the house with flowers. When Daisy arrives, the reunion is painfully awkward at first, but soon Gatsby's charm wins her over. He shows her his enormous mansion, his beautiful shirts, and his luxurious lifestyle. Daisy cries upon seeing his wealth. For the first time in years, Gatsby believes his dream is becoming reality. Chapter 6, Gatsby's true origins. Nick learns the full story of Gatsby's past. Born as James Gatz to poor farmers in North Dakota, he reinvented himself as J. Gatsby at age 17. He worked hard, met a rich man named Dan Cody who became his mentor and transformed himself into a wealthy man. His entire fortune was built with one goal in mind: to win Daisy back. However, he can never truly become old money like Tom and Daisy. Chapter 7, the Shattering. Confrontation. On the hottest day of the summer, tension explodes. The group drives into New York City in a sweltering hotel suite. Tom publicly accuses Gatsby of being a bootlegger and having an affair with Daisy in the emotional showdown. Daisy admits she loved Tom in the past, crushing Gatsby's fantasy that she never loved anyone but him. On the drive home, a devastated Daisy, driving Gatsby's distinctive yellow car, accidentally strikes and kills Murder Wilson Gatsby, still protecting Daisy, says he will take the blame.
Chapter 8, The Killing. The next morning, Nick urges Gatsby to leave town, but Gatsby refuses. He still clings to the hope that Daisy will call him. Meanwhile, George Wilson, destroyed by grief, learns from Tom that Gatsby owned a car that killed his wife. Wilson tracks Gatsby down, finds him floating in his swimming pool and shoots him dead. Gatsby dies alone, still waiting for Daisy's call that never comes. Daisy and Tom quickly leave town to avoid any responsibility. Chapter 9, The Empty Funeral. Gatsby's funeral is heartbreakingly small. Only his elderly father, Nick, and a few servants attend. All the rich people who partied at his house disappear when he needs them most. Disillusioned, Nick decides to return to the Midwest. Standing outside Gatsby's empty mansion one last time, he reflects on how Gatsby's green light, the symbol of his unreachable dream, represents the endless human struggle to reach for something better, even when it's already behind us.